A few years ago, as files like images and video were starting to get much bigger with 4K video, it was becoming a really big challenge trying to get these files to our international partners. We had to start sending hard drives internationally, and sometimes those hard drives wouldn't even make it there. We were literally waiting a week just to get a couple assets to our partners, and that just was highly inefficient. One of the most tedious things for us was spending so much time responding to emails. Can you get me this asset? Can you get me this image? And really, the thing that made it difficult for us is that it wasn't strategic work at all. But that's when we started looking into other options, and that's when we came into Brandfolder. What I do at PF Chang's, essentially as a global director of marketing, is I play the brand owner relationship, the liaison for our partners internationally. When we signed up with Brandfolder, the initial setup was actually quite smooth. The Brandfolder team was highly supportive. We went through a few calls just to ensure that when we eventually rolled out to our partners, it was more of a seamless process for them as well. As far as support is concerned with Brandfolder, honestly, I think it's best in class.
Around 23 partners are using Brandfolder. It doesn't matter if it's Argentina, Mexico, Brazil, the brand looks the same. It's very important for us that we stay true to who we are, our positioning, and the way the brand should look.
So one of the biggest worries for us was teaching the 23 different markets because they weren't used to this type of system before. But we found that with this user interface, they were able to catch on so quickly and there was no resistance. A lot of times you find that people have a hard time with change, but with Brandfolder, they latched on immediately and just found it so beneficial right from the start.
My partners love the fact that they can adapt and modify the size or the format of the assets we have theirs, and they don't have to rely on their agency or any other platform or program that will normally take them longer. When it comes to their marketing budget, that means that they could spend money, in media versus producing things locally, which at the end of the day is what we want them to do.
One of the biggest benefits that our partners were telling us about was the idea that they could preview images without having to download it. The fact that they didn't have to sift through folders and know exactly where a file lives in order to download it. They could just do a quick, simple search that made it much more efficient for them.
I truly like the analytic features. I can track and see who uses the platform the most, but I also can see which are the assets that they are using the most. So whenever we plan what we're doing next, it helps us decide these are the items from the menu that we should focus on the future. Brandfolder has been an amazing instrument for us to drive that and have a healthy library of materials that partners can use at any time.
Brandfolder has paid for itself over the years because as strategic marketers, it has saved us from thinking about the administrative work that we would normally have to do. At the end of the day, the most important part of my job is to create sales and revenue for the company. Anytime that I can find an efficiency that will take away the administrative part and add more creative and strategic side of the business, that's something that we're very happy with.